Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Regina Favela, art curator, advisor and auctioneer. From now on, I'm going to continue uploading my content here in YouTube in English because my main goal is to promote Mexico in the international art scene. In this video, I want to talk about how the art world and the art market itself is changing. It's going through major transformations. And I also want to talk about my project, The Curated Hammer. That's what you're seeing here right now, which is a project that reshapes private sales and also the auction dynamics. And it's also a project that aims to connect with a younger audience and younger buyers and also experienced collectors. So I will talk about el único futuro viable, the only viable future, which is this current exhibition that I'm showing you right now. And we're also going to talk about the top lots sold at auction in August 2025. So if you're aspiring to be a future auctioneer, or you're obsessed with the art market, or do you like contemporary art, stay tuned and please like, subscribe and comment. So in recent years we have seen a boom in the auction business in Mexico, especially Mexico City. But these are independent auctions, allowing the new collectors or a younger generation, even these younger buyers, they're also visiting galleries and getting to know this new market for them. So all the big galleries and all the institutional galleries in Mexico City have to rethink what they're doing and change their approach in order to connect with this new audience. So what is the Curated Hammer by Regina Favela, which is me? It's a project I am developing right now that connects the curatorial aspect that galleries have. You know, when you have an exhibition, you also create a press release, you also create texts, and you have this curatorial concept of the whole exhibition, right? So now with the Curated Hammer, I am merging this part also with the auction business, because auctions do not often have this curatorial aspect. It's more about selling and the market specifically. So the Curated Hammer is a combination of both. So how does the Curated Hammer works? First of all, I invite artists from different techniques, from different media, from all types of themes and concepts to participate in an auction. Obviously, they have all the terms and conditions of the auction before agreeing to participate with me. And then after I selected all the artists and the works, then I create the curatorial concept of the exhibition. It's not before. It's not that I look for a specific artist to comply with a specific theme. No, this is after I have the artists and the artworks that I want to show. So that way it's more about the artists than me as a curator. Then we set the exhibition for a month or a month and a half, which gives them value. The artists also can show this on their resumes, on their CVs, like they have been part of this exhibition. We have private viewings, or we have clients coming. We also have the opening, of course, which is this event that artists feel like they're being taken care of course, and they can invite friends and family and obviously collectors and people that might be interested in the artists of the current exhibition. And then we close the exhibition with the auction. Of course, by this we also worked on a catalog. It's like a combination between an exhibition catalog with an auction catalog, because you have the lot numbers, you have the asking price, let's say, you also sometimes you have also the estimate value of the works, you know, the low estimate and the high estimate. It depends on each project, of course. You have the first bid, let's say, the first asking price. But the new thing that we're implementing in this The Curated Hammer is that you can also buy like private sales directly from the opening on any other day rather than only at the auction moment. And this, of course, this is a different price. You know, the private sale price is a little bit higher than the auction price. You have this possibility, if you fell in love with the work and you want to buy it right on the spot, then you can do that. But then it will be like a slightly higher price. Otherwise, you're super welcome to come to the auction, and then you can fight for the work that you like. If it's not possible for you to attend the auction, you can also leave an offer if you want to keep fighting for the first initial asking price. So it's this different dynamic that we're not used to see during the auction business. So this is like a win-win situation for everyone involved, because the artists have this exposure and this, visibility of having a space where to show their works, while at the same time they don't lose too much if they have a private sale happening, or they can also have their works in an auction, and having like a big award for them. And for the buyers, it's also, we adapt to your needs. If you are not currently in Mexico, if you don't live in Mexico City and you want to take it now because you're leaving the next day, then you can do so. You can do so with this new business model, let's say. But at the same time, everyone wants to come to the auction because it's an experience that everyone likes, It's about, adrenaline, and it's super fun, it's super entertaining. We have good music, and we have drinks, cocktails happening, so it's a very nice ambience during the auction. So now I want to talk about what you're seeing here behind me. It's el único futuro viable, the only viable future. It's the current exhibition here at Galería Covarrubias, located in one of the best neighborhoods in Mexico City, La Roma Norte. So yeah, right now I have 18 artists and 40 from different styles. As you can see behind me, you can see some abstract, you can see something more like figurative, but like many different styles and also materials and techniques. The show runs through September 25th, and that's when we're gonna have the auction here at the gallery as well. And yeah, so it's an opportunity for you to come and experience auction if you're a beginner, let's say, in the auction, because it's super relaxed. It's not as serious as an auction house. I will read now the curatorial text I wrote. It's more on the poetic side. It's gonna be in Spanish though, so for this I'm gonna change. I'm gonna read it in Spanish, and then I'm gonna add the English subtitles for you to get the concept.
Es complejo, es violento, es incómodo. Absurdo pensar en una realidad distinta de la cual existe. Mientras intento ordenar los cielos, descubro que todos se sostienen fragmentos, astillas, partículas, ondas que aparecen y desaparecen sin aviso. Soy un espectro, un octámbulo entre zorros, que nunca me reconocen como suyo. Y me pregunto si todo esto no es más que una piñata, un juego ritual de golpes y luces, donde entre regalos de Navidad y portadas de revista, el brillo termina por ocultar lo esencial. Hay quienes eligen hacerse a un lado, otros permanecen en reto, florecer en una jungla de emociones, aun cuando la realidad nos pinta de azul una y otra vez. Cada obra, cada gesto es una alternativa a la indiferencia, una resistencia, una manera de decir que no basta con sobrevivir. Hay que inventar un lenguaje nuevo, aun cuando permanezca sin título, aun cuando se sepa incompleto. Como Ícaro, sin miedo a caer, sin miedo a ser arte, el único futuro viable.
So if you want to visit this exhibition or you want to be part of the auction, please let me know. You can send me a DM on Instagram, or you can also comment on this video. Now let's talk about the top lots sold at auction in August 2025. Starting with number 3, Curated Untitled. It sold for £38,100 by Sotheby's Contemporary Discoveries auction, London, on August 1st. Although there were a couple of artworks sold by the same price in this auction, I selected this one because it's worthy of being recognized, because it's having a steady increase in consistent upwards trajectory. Then for the second place, we actually have a work that's sold here in Mexico City by Morton Subastas, and it's Ricardo Martinez, Dos Figuras. It sold for $52,000 US. Like I said, Morton Subastas, Moderno y Contemporáneo, on August 28th. The fact that this work reached over $50,000 US in Mexico is a big deal. It's not just local recognition, but it's also worth of an international mention, and it allowed us to set Mexico in the international and global art scene, which is one of my goals as a curator, auctioneer, and advisor, and everything. And it also shows that Mexican art and Latin American art is worth looking at. And then the top one, Damien Hirst Tempting Blossom. It sold for £53,340 by Sotheby's Contemporary Discoveries in London. We all know that Damien Hirst is one of the artists that dominates the market, so it's not quite shocking, it's something to be expected. Many may have their own opinions regarding his production methods, but we cannot deny that however he produces his work, he's still the biggest artist, and it's for sure a blue chip investment. And it exceeded its low estimate by 30%, so no shocker that's why there were a lot of bids going on to increase the value. So with this, we can actually see that the brand power, or the power of the name, goes a long way when it comes to artists. Second, the regional heritage, it's also relevant and it adds weight when it comes to the art. This cultural relevance adds importance to the work, as we see with Martinez. So for me, what I take from this is that the success in an auction is not only about the hammer power or the hammer price, but it's also related to the curatorial relevance and impact of each artist, presenting the works to the right audience. So that's what the Curated Hammer is all about, and that's what makes me super happy to be creating this new way to engage with the art market and with the artists. El único futuro viable is not my first project, but it's one of the first, so you're super welcome to come, enjoy, and obviously support the artists. They're mostly emerging artists of Mexico City, so please, you're super welcome to join on September 25th. If you enjoy this video, if you enjoy the art market, if you want to know more about auctions and how you can build a career out of this art world, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will be super happy to continue uploading content for you guys. Nos vemos pronto. Soy Regina Favela, su curadora, asesora y subastadora de copias. Bye!